when it comes to a guy like Tomlin, I don't know if you're going about that way or not, talking about him and his extension, but that's why there's a view of him and this organization like that, because we might view it as hot garbage in Pittsburgh, but other teams, you could probably name about 20 of them, would probably kill to have a coach like this, and a record like this, an organization like this, an owner like this.
Oh, come on with all of this.
I do believe that.
The Houston Texans are a better organization over the last decade plus than the Steelers.
I won't say the last decade. Maybe
I
the
would.
last few
They have
years.
more playoff wins since 2010. They've had a bunch of division titles. They've won more playoff games, and now they have a franchise quarterback.
Yeah, that's because they stunk so bad.
Yeah, right.
For 3 years.
Yeah, that's why the Steelers of the 70s got launched, because they stunk so bad. That's why they came back and won Super Bowls with Ben, because they stunk so bad that they got to draft him.
Well, you can say that about a lot of teams. You
Yes.
can say that about the Pittsburgh Pirates getting Paul Skeens. You can say that about the Pittsburgh Penguins, who won 2 ping pong
Yes,
balls.
I can, and I would say that. And I would say the worst place you want to be in professional sports is mediocre, and that's where the Steelers have been. For the most part.
Mediocre in the NFL is, 600 ball. I mean, mediocre keeps you in and it gives you the opportunity. So
everybody has an opportunity. 40% of the teams make the playoffs. They barely scrape in. They barely scrape in and get their asses kicked in the first round. And if you're about to tell me that at least they're not Arizona or Cleveland, well, Cleveland does have a playoff win here since the last time we saw them. Maybe they're not Arizona or Chicago.
You're basing everything on a playoff win, period. You don't base it off of every single year being in the thick of things. 2016 probably being a couple breaks away from going to the Super Bowl if it wasn't Antonio
Everybody's
Brown
in the thick of things. You have to be so bad not to be in the thick of things. And then if we're talking, if you're in the, quote, thick of things, are you actually a team with a realistic chance to win a championship?